After calling myself a yoga teacher for the first year and a half, finally teaching my first yoga class, and it's a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I preferred calling myself a yoga teacher without actually doing the teaching of it. But this is the first class, so practice makes perfect. Anything's difficult in the beginning and then it gets easier. But the important thing is we're going to chill our minds and chill our bodies. So before we get started, you're going to need to get, if you've got a yoga mat, grab a yoga mat. If not, just sit on the carpet. If you've got yoga blocks, grab some yoga blocks. If not, you could grab some books or some kitchen rolls or some toilet paper. And then if you've got a yoga bolster, you can sit there, or you can just grab some couch cushions and sit on those. I'm sitting on a bolster and I've got some blocks underneath my knees just because it's most comfortable. And you want to make sure that you're in a comfortable position. You don't want to be the hero who's just sitting completely on the floor on cross legs, but your hips are a little bit sore, because that's going to bother your mind and then you're going to defeat the whole purpose. So whatever position you're in, make sure you're comfortable. If you can't sit cross-legged, you could sit on your knees and place something under your butt. But pause the video, grab the stuff you're going to need, and then come back and press play. So we're going to start off sitting in a cross-legged position. If your hips are a little tight, sit up on a block or sit up on some cushions. You can place something underneath your knees if that's a little bit more comfortable. And then we're going to rest our hands just over our knees, nice and relaxed. We're going to clench the pelvic floor, so it's kind of the feeling like you're trying to stop the flow of urine. Then you're going to bring the lower abs in towards the spine. You're going to sit up nice and tall, bring the shoulders back, slowly rest them down the back. Bring the chin in a little bit, tuck it down a little bit just to create some length in the back of the spine. Then in this position, start to slowly increase the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. Try 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. 3 seconds in through the nose, 3 seconds out through the mouth. As you inhale and exhale, try to contract the back of the throat slightly so you can hear the breath. Imagine you trying to fog up a mirror with your breath so you can hear that breath. That's ocean breath. Remember to keep the lower abs in towards the spine, shoulders back, shoulder blades gliding down the back, chin slightly in, slightly down. 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. If you feel you can increase that to 4 or 5 seconds, please do so. Gently close your eyes. On your next exhale, relax the forehead. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders, just Just let any tension melt away. Relax the arms, hands, relax the hips and the legs. Add a slight pause in between the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, pause, exhale. Just begin to notice any feelings that are rising in the body. Keep the attention focused on the breath. If any tension started to come back into the jaw or the shoulders, just let that go. Reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling, lengthening out the spine. On your next inhale, gently blink the eyes open. Take the left hand over to the right knee. Take the right hand behind the back. Sit nice and tall. And on an exhale, gently begin to twist to the right. Keep the head in line with the twist. Don't crank the neck, looking over the shoulder. Listen to your body. Don't push the twist too far. On each inhale, try and sit a little bit taller. On each exhale, relax, twist a little deeper. Relax the hips and the legs. Every exhale, allow tension to leave the body. Next inhale, come back to center. We'll take the twist to the other side. Bring the right hand over to the left knee. Bring the left hand behind the back. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly twist. Keeping the 3 count in, 3 count out. Each inhale, sit up a little taller. Each exhale, relax, twist a little deeper. relax the jaw, relax the arms. Next inhale, come back to center. Gently close the eyes. Take a couple breaths in, a few breaths out. Just notice how the body feels. Gently open the eyes. Next pose, we'll take our hands to our knees. Sit up tall again. Bring the shoulders back. Glide the shoulder blades down the back. Bring the chin slightly back, slightly down, create a little length in the back of the spine. As you inhale, begin to rock back on your sits bones and slowly round your back, tucking your chin into your chest. As you exhale, begin to rock forwards, bringing the chest up and out, widening the collarbones, opening the chest, lifting the chin up slightly. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, lean forwards. Move with your breath. Take a few on our own. Gently close the eyes. Next exhale, come back to center. Gently open the eyes. Big inhale, feel the belly expand, then the chest expand, then the top of the chest expand. So breathe in, belly, chest, exhale, chest, belly. Gently close the eyes. Just feel the belly expand, the lungs, the chest expand. On the exhale, feel the chest contract, feel the belly draw in towards the spine. Remembering to sit nice and tall. Every exhale, allow tension to leave the body. Gently open the eyes. Remove the blocks or whatever you was using. Scoot off the cushion. And we're going to slowly turn to come onto our all fours. So make sure hips are directly over knees, hands are directly underneath shoulders. Make sure the fingers are spread nice and wide and the pads of the fingers are pressing into the mat or into the floor. This is going to protect the wrists. We want to reach our tailbone back, reach the crown of our heads forward. Slightly contracting the abs. Finding that long, deep breathing. As you inhale, begin to drop the belly, lifting the tailbone towards the ceiling. Begin to round the neck and gaze straight forwards. Exhale, begin to curl the tailbone between the legs, pushing into the mat, the hands, the knees pushing away from the earth, rounding the spine, drawing the crown of the head to the ground. Inhale, drop the belly, lifting the tailbone, lifting the gaze. Inhale, rounding the back, pushing into the pads of the fingers. Exhale, round. Begin to move on the rhythm of your own breath. Gently close the eyes and use the breath to guide the movement. On the next inhale, come back to tabletop. Gently open the eyes. Move the hands forward 6 inches. Untuck the toes. And we're going to press back into downward facing dog. So again, make sure the hands are flat on the mat, pushing into the pads of the fingers. Inhale, exhale, slowly lift the knees, push back, downward facing dog. If you need to keep the knees bent, keep the knees bent, keep the arms straight, pushing the chest into the thighs, lifting the tailbone towards the sky, creating length in our spine. Remembering to breathe in this posture. Take 3 deep breaths in, 3 deep breaths out. Last one. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly rock forwards into plank. Back of the knees lifting towards the ceiling. The abs are engaged, lifting away from the floor. Hands pushing away. Everything should be tight. Everything should be tense. Everything should be strong. I'm going to find breath in this posture. Maintain the deep breath. On the next exhale, slowly lower down to our bellies. You can take knees, chest, or slowly lower. Untuck the feet. Press the top of the feet into the mat. Press the hips into the mat to protect that lower back. And on the next inhale, we're going to use the back muscles to slowly peel our chest up from the mat, gazing about 2-3 inches in front of the yoga mat. Squeeze the elbows back and down And you can begin to slowly lift the hands away from the yoga mat, feeling the back engaged, remembering to press those hips into the mat, top of the feet pressing into the mat. Find that slow, deep breathing, focus and calm. Last one. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, press up and back. Spread the knees wide, bring the heels to touch and slowly sink back into child's pose. If you need to place a block or your hands or a cushion under your forehead, please do so. You can keep the arms slightly bent in a diamond shape. And just melt into this posture. Each inhale, feel the lower back expand. And the exhale, tension melt out of the body. Feel the muscles along the back just relax and let go. Long, smooth breaths in. Long, smooth breath out. Forehead melting into the mat. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Relax the hands and the arms. Relax the back. Hips. Forehead and eyes. Next inhale, slowly walk yourself up onto your knees. Bring your knees together, scoot to the side. Bring the legs flat on the mat. And slowly, with control, tense the abs, lower down to lie flat on the back. Spread the feet, allow the feet to relax. Spread the hands, allow the arms and shoulders to relax. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. Chest expand upwards and outwards. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, belly, chest. Let it go through the mouth. close the eyes. Long breaths in, long breaths out. Expand the inhale by a second or two. Pause for 1-2 seconds at the top. Extend the exhale 1-2 seconds. Next exhale, release the forehead, face, relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders, neck and arms. Relax the back, spine. Relax the hips. Relax the thighs, the knees. The ankles, the feet. Maintain a deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth. Belly rise, chest rise and expand. Exhale, chest relax, belly in towards the spine. Relax the face. Neck, shoulders, chest, arms, back, spine. Relax the hips. Relax the thighs, the knees. Relax the ankles, the feet. Next inhale, gently blink open the eyes. Exhale, and begin to roll over to one side. Gently press yourself back to a seated position. Just take a couple breaths to notice how the body feels. Thank you for sharing your practice with me.